Found an old box in the back of the closet, dust on the corners, tape barely holding, a stack of photographs curled with the years, like they knew I'd be afraid to open them. The first one's me with scraped up knees, hair full of wind and pockets full of rocks, holding a frog like it was treasure, certain every road was worth getting lost on. I looked at her for longer than I meant to, trying to remember how she carried the world so lightly. She didn't know about shrinking herself, or measuring every word before it left her mouth. She only knew how to laugh with her whole body. I wonder, when did I stop? Would that little girl recognize my face? Would she call me by my name, or ask why I traded wild skies for rooms where I apologize for taking space? Would every version I've left behind stand here quietly and stare? Would they know the woman I've become, or wonder where I disappeared? The next one smells like old paper, black graduation gown, one hand holding the cat, the other gripping tomorrow like it couldn't wait. My smile stretched wider than my fears. I believed every open door would lead somewhere that finally felt like mine. I had a list folded in my pocket, cities to visit, books to write, people to love without pretending. Looking at her now, I don't think she expected that success could sound so much like silence. Somewhere between proving myself and becoming dependable, I started collecting expectations like they were the only things worth keeping. No one asked me to disappear completely, I just became very good at it. Would that hopeful graduate recognize these tired hands? Would she ask why every dream learned to introduce itself as practical? Would she still believe the world was waiting with open arms? Or would she only see someone who forgot she once belonged to herself? The last picture isn't very old, birthday dinner, friends around the table, candles throwing soft light across my face. Everyone said, "You look so happy," and maybe I did. My smile knew exactly where to stand, but my eyes, they looked like someone who hadn't slept in years. Not because I was tired, because I've been carrying every version of everyone else's expectations without noticing. I'd put myself down somewhere and forgotten where. People tell you you become yourself with time. No one tells you how easy it is to become useful instead. To become agreeable, predictable, easy to love, until one day you find your own face in a photograph, and it feels like meeting a stranger who borrowed your life. Would those women I've been still know my voice? Would they hear me speaking now and wonder why it sounds so careful? Would they forgive everything I abandoned, trying to become who I thought everyone needed? Maybe they wouldn't ask why I changed. Maybe they'd only ask if I'm finally coming home. Today I opened my camera. For once I didn't lift the corners of my mouth just because the lens was watching. I didn't hide the sleepless nights or soften the truth with practiced expressions. I simply looked back, not happier, not fixed, just honest. When the shutter clicked, I realized graduate, the tired woman would all recognize as me.